Welcome, Cider Explorers, to our Midsummer Edition. We got two really fun ones today. We have our newest Book of Nomad Slushy, and we have a cool collab that we did with Bronx Brewery that was a little outside of the norm for us. So let's start with Pirate's Prison. We're in the middle of the series. If you guys haven't seen this artwork, it is stuck in the middle of a pirate ship. There are deranged experiments going on with animals, and we got the return of this ugly character right there. Read more about it in the comic book. So, what is this? It's guava and kiwi slushy. We always love playing with more tropical and fruity flavors for these slushy series. Pours a nice, beautiful pink hue, guava. Obviously taking care of most of those coloring notes. Guava and kiwi is always a nice, fun combo because guava puree is just like so distinctive in its flavor, and then kiwi's light and almost citrusy, which really plays well, I think, together. So let's give it a sniff. Right off the nose, I mean, you're getting a lot of that nice fermented guava right off the bat. And guava, if you've had, eaten it, obviously, it's a very unique flavor profile, I think, for fruit and stuff. It's almost like, has like some creamy earthiness, which I really, really like. It's not just your standard super tropical flavor profile. And the kiwi in this is a really nice accent. It's obviously a lot more muted than the guava because guava is just so much more potent. Yeah, I mean, this is delicious. Again, guava, very present. Kiwi underneath all of it, but extremely refreshing, not too sweet. For those who don't know, we ferment half of the fruit, and then we back sweeten with the other half. So it's a blend of fermented and unfermented guava and kiwi, which I always think is a really cool combination for these guys. Next up, let's go to the Bronx Brewery Heat Wave, and this is a cool drawing of the Hudson Valley. It actually shows the Newburgh Beacon Bridge with obviously a very orange skyline, kind of ominous. Heat Wave is a collaboration with Bronx Brewery, and we've been friends with Bronx Brewery for quite some time now, and they have a lot of social based missions that they do down in the Bronx area. So we thought it'd be fun to do something around that kind of collaboration. And what we did was we partnered with a charter school for elementary school kids in the Bronx, and we co-sponsored a trip out to Randall's Island, where we did an edible education tour of the gardens there and the little farm they have on the island. It was a really cool experience, and we thought, how does this all kind of fit in? It's with drinking and all that. Obviously, there's a social thing, and you're building a community with what you're doing. And I think being able to do something in a collaboration where it's not just what's this flavor, what's that flavor, a bunch of guys with beards hanging out around a brewing vessel. This was something that was a little bit different and I think a little more meaningful. At the end of the edible trip, we gave each of the students a seed packet to plant their own, and then the soil and the pot to plant their own cayenne pepper. So with that in mind, it's a little bit of a stretch, but with that in mind, it is a spicy watermelon lime cider with cayenne pepper being the spice. It is called Heat Wave, and let's give it a pour. Watermelon in one, guava in the other, but similar colors as you'd expect. We'll actually be doing an event this next Friday, the 15th, at the Bronx Brewery Bronx location. For those that want to come down, we're doing some cool stuff. You'll be able to taste both the collabs, both featuring cayenne, both kind of a little bit different between the beer and the cider, but really, really fun takes on it. And I think we're doing some rimmed cayenne salt glasses with cocktails and stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. So let's give this one a sniff. Right off the bat, I think the lime and watermelon are actually really well intertwined in this. It's really watery with the watermelon. Like you can smell that fresh watermelon characteristic, and the lime cuts through. It's really sharp. It just tastes like something you want to be drinking, during a heat wave, let's say. Kind of like right now. Tons of watermelon up front. And as that watermelon comes through, you start getting the cayenne. Now, the cayenne's not bringing a ton of heat to the table, but it's bringing a lot of peppery flavor. And I think that's really, really nice. Heat's always a weird one to play with. It's so easy to overdo. At the end of the day, in a perfect world, you just would want to really just bring the pepper flavor and be able to dial that heat around. But unfortunately, the pepper flavor always comes with heat. So it's a balancing act. But I think this one really presents it well. It's got that earthy cayenne pepper right in the middle, and then transitions into lime. Really, really nice. Love both of these products. Really great for the summer. You can see I'm sweating already. Not from the cayenne, but it is quite hot in here. But join us at those that are in New York. Join us at the Bronx Brewery on the 15th. Love to see you guys out there. Bring your Cider Explorers coin. Get some free drinks for those hitting the 1 year anniversary. And then until next time, Cider Explorers. Cheers.